Hello, so you want to break a habit or form a new one, a healthy habit or just a new hobby or sport or something like that? And I guess you are because you have clicked this video. So let's break it down. So the studies say that in 21 days you should be able to form a new habit or break a bad one. Some later studies say that 14 days is enough. And if we are talking about something like fitness, working out, then the 14 days to 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks kind of seems to work in my experience during the years. And in 2 weeks, if you get enough support and you have fun, like you have maybe had a long layoff of working out altogether or never work out, then the first 2 weeks is critical to keep at it, because if you quit in that period, in 2 weeks, you maybe not come back at all. And that's my experience through the years of coaching classes. So first 2 weeks, most important time. And if you, in that 2 weeks, you form a bond with people in the class or a gym or whatever, and you have fun, and it's not too hard, because if you start too hard, you'll ache all day and you quit because you can't stand the pain. Your mind will play games with you and you stop. So you have to start with gradual effort. So it's lighter here at the start, and it's in a light way will form more intensive training in a long period. So 2 weeks, start lightly and keep at it 2 to 3 times per week, depending on the sport you've chosen. And if you keep it light, you should be able to do 3 times a week, but 2 times is the minimum. If you can keep it up 2 weeks, that's the hardest time starting a new thing with physical effort. And after 2 weeks, the third week, it becomes easier, because your body starts to adjust to the stress level of the working out, and every time it gets better. In 4 weeks, you should be kind of level of your fitness level at that time. Just need to get the habit of doing it. It doesn't matter it's not the point to get really good condition in 4 weeks, because it's not possible. So the 2 3-4 week period. That's the time when you ingrain it in your mind, most of it. So it becomes a habit. You have the workout days and you keep at it. After 4 weeks, your mind has ingrained it in it itself. So if you miss a workout, it's not that bad. You have friends and fun time in the gym or class or whatever. So one time doesn't mean anything after 4 weeks. So 2 weeks, critical to stay at it. 3rd week and 4th week will ingrain it into you and your mind, most of it. And after that, it becomes easier for the mind to go. Even if you're tired after a work day, when you come to the gym or class or whatever, it gives you the good feeling, and most of people keep at it. And this is my experience through the years of seeing people come to classes. If they keep at it 2 weeks, then most of the time they stay. And they find out it's nice to work out and feels great afterwards, even if you're tired when you come. Then the bad habits. If the habit is chemical, like tobacco or some coffee or sugar or something like that, then there's the addiction of the body. So then it's important to knowledge that after the body has lost its addiction, it's all in your mind. So like cigarettes, and the addiction caused by nicotine, it fades away in only a couple of days. So after that, it's in your mind mostly. So if you have a habit smoking a cigarette after coffee or something like that in certain times of the day, at certain task you're doing, so that's the point when you have to break the habit. And those couple of first days, you have to realize that it's your body saying that it needs it, even though it doesn't. It's an addiction of your body. Same thing can be said about sugar. And after those couple of days, it's your mind that has to do the job, not smoking a cigarette or eating sugar or something. And there, the 14 days comes in play again. You start breaking the habit of those times when you eat sugar or smoke cigarette, and keep conscious of it about that 14 days. When I was younger, I used this 14 days to quit smoking myself. Well, that was like 30 years ago, but still it's the same principle used here. And that is backed by studies. So humans are animals that form habits easily. So longer the habit has been with you, the longer it takes to get rid of it. And most of times it's in your mind, and the physical addiction only lasts a couple of days or maybe a week or something like that, 2 weeks. But after that, it's in your mind. So you always have to keep in mind, literally, that it's in your mind, and you have to break the habit in your head and your thoughts. Like if you wanna eat healthy, you have to keep it in your mind all the time when you're in the grocery store. And about 2 weeks, you will learn what to buy, the healthy stuff instead of the bad stuff. And again, it's the same thing. You learn and make a habit of buying other stuff that is healthy instead of those bad ones. And in about 2 weeks, you will learn enough that you don't have to keep thinking about it so much when you go to the store. You have already form a habit what shelf you're gonna go, and it's easier after that again. So just to summarize this, so 14 days is the minimum to change a habit. Either break a bad one or form a new, better one. And many times when you break a bad habit, you have to substitute it with something better. So 14 days minimum. Couple of first days are critical to keep at it. If it's addiction of your body, like sugar, nicotine, or something like that. And after that, it's in your mind mostly. In a 3-4 week period, you should be already in the habit of doing better things. Just remember, 14 days you have to do some fighting, and after that it will get easier. You just have to remember that if you want to break a bad habit. And if you want to form a new, better habit, like 14 days, you have to think about it more, and then after that, less every week, because it's ingrained in you. So hopefully this will give you some idea in your life if you need break a habit or form a new one. And hopefully you can use this information in your own daily life to make your life better. Bye, and see you in the next video.